Alright, I think everything's working right now. Struggled a little bit to start there. But we're back. Oh, didn't I get rid of all this? Show... What was it? Show decoratives. We want to get rid of show decoratives. There you go. Not sure why I didn't save it from last time, but sure. Alright, what we're checking here is to see if I may... Have I made too many... Research? Oh god. What's being damaged? Oh dear. We've got a lot of stuff to deal with today. We've got trains to deal with. We've got bugs to deal with. Alright, buddy. Like, why there specifically? Where'd you even come from? Okay, let's get reacquainted, because I don't quite remember. I wonder where... That means that we've got a new nest somewhere around here. So I guess I should go around with our little car and check stuff out. Because we may have a brand new settled area. You know about these guys? But they're out of range. I'm still gonna head on over and see what we're dealing with, but I don't think we're being attacked from here specifically. Maybe. Maybe. I have a sneaking suspicion that we've got another camp close by. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So there was a sneaky little base that we have to deal with. Should be okay here. Alright. We'll help deal with that. There we go. But this means that we do need to start walling off areas pretty soon, if I don't want to keep dealing with rogue alien attacks like this. But we're being settled. We're going to be settled. That's just what is going to happen. So today is something that I've kind of wanted to avoid doing because I'm afraid it's going to break my brain, but we're going to have to build our mall today. And it's kind of critical that we do. We need to get production up and running as soon as possible. So where we'll start is... Oh. Alright, so we already need... We're gonna need to build some oil... an oil platform so we can get going with... this is already done. So all of this is actually unnecessary now. Yeah, okay. So we need to get black science going. We need to get... we need to get our mall up and running. We need to start our trains. And that's a lot of work. I don't intend to stream for that long today because I do have to record some Space Station 14 rather, a little later. So there is that. For now, though, we're fine. Let's get the bricks on our main bus first. I think it's important that we do that. Let's get in our car. I actually don't have a lot of time here. In terms of our starting fields running out. I got a little bit of time, but not too much time. So I need to step on this. Oh, we already did extend this. Okay, good. Let's see, what do I want to do exactly? Let's get oil processing going, regardless. We only need to build one. And I guess some solar panels. Just to get our pumps up and running. We need a lot of metal plates. Let's grab our metal plates. Build a couple of those. Head on out this way. Unlock research. Let's get black science going. Alright, good. The green... well, that's because we don't have any research right now. I may have too many labs for my green science production. It's something I may have to take another look at. Let's just build this right away. Oh, it's still on its way. Alright. Excuse me, I apologize. I have a cough coming. Alright, there we go. And now we can just do a bunch of research. Let's try and get as much of this stuff as we can. Sure. Just keep going at it. I don't have to worry about you for a bit now. Yeah, we do have to also... The thing is, with so much stuff close by, I might actually create a couple of forges and oil processing plants here and just merge it up here, since the bus is actually close to that specific area. I want to get walls going first, though. Let's get our walls going. We're going to need that for black science anyway. So off you go. Now, I said I would be paving some roads, but I think... Hello, Mehmet. Feliz. Greetings from real Factorio, a country you already know, dude. Yes, I agree. So we're gonna need walls. I'll probably build some concrete so I can pave these walls. And then we'll think about them all. Black science needs armor piercing rounds. Oh, we do need the piercing rounds. That's true. And I've already got the production here. Why are you not building? Why are you not building? Oh, because this is extra anyway. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can reverse this. I think it's better if we... And then we'll bring it all the way over to the other side. Perfect. Because we do have to do some destroying pretty soon. So, I mean, I may as well get this up and running. Let's see. What do we need black science for? We need grenades. We need walls. Walls are easy. Grenades requires iron plates and coal. We can bring in coal, that's fine. And armor piercing rounds, I forget. Copper and steel. Okay. Funnily, if we do have copper coming in over here, so I could always split some copper off on this side. Maybe. In fact, why don't I just build my black science production here? Yes, that's what we'll do. Gonna need a lot of factories. Okay, let's get going. This is where my brain is gonna blow up. But it's fine. I'm gonna need a lot more factories than that. What's the production rate on black science? 10 seconds, so I'm gonna need 10 black science production. Whereas I can build it up here, probably. Well, let's start with the ammunition anyway. Just had someone stop by on Twitch chat, a bot pretending to be interested in my stream, which happens a lot when you're a small creator. But we'll complain about that later. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, well, I need to decide on the logistics for this. How are we going to deal with this? Piercing rounds magazine requires copper and steel. So let's sort that out now. I'm not sure if 2 is going to be enough. Ideally, we're probably going to need a lot more than this. Feels like. It's actually not the best spot for this. Okay, hang on. Again, I refuse to use blueprints for this. I'm going to struggle with this, because that's where the fun is. Well, let's get our, gonna need... Gonna need a lot of stuff. Yeah, the mall... I should have probably built the mall first before doing this, but I kind of do want to get black science on the way, because we are going to have to do some more bug hunting. We're gonna need all the ammunition. It's flowing in from here. I'm probably gonna need a lot of these. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of red ammunition. Anyway, let's get spaghetti going. Add in a couple of long inserters. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Grab some of these. Yeah, we definitely need to build the mall as soon as possible because I need to use the new electric poles and everything. I'm probably gonna have to reorganize all of this, but that's okay. Let's give it a go. Okay. Think about this. Just keep it going from down here. Kind of similar to what we had going before. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Yep. We only want it on one side. Why are we not getting any plates? Where are my plates going? Okay, they're only arriving now. Ah, fuck. Okay, this will work out for now. And then what we want to do is we want to bring this over. But we're not going to have any space. It's fine. We'll bring this in from the inside. It's going to be a little spaghetti. But we like spaghetti. I also definitely do not have enough inserters. Yeah, I should have built them all first. I always end up delaying them all and then being very sorry that I did. As is what's happening now. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Just get this ammunition going, because I need this ammunition as well. Very soon. Alright, here we go. Alright, good. And then we want to bring in this ammunition, but what? Ah, yes. Electric poles. I'm missing some electric poles. Alright, no, that's not what we wanted to do at all. Good. Why are we still missing power? There we go. So I'm hoping this allows us to have full production. I can also do this. Hello, cat. Cat stopping by to say hello. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 12 of these. What do you need, cat? She just wants love and attention. Alright. Please stop trampling all over my keyboard. Oh. Is our green science not keeping up? It is not. Is there a reason why it's not keeping up? It's because we're not keeping up with inserters, and that's because we're not keeping up with... Yeah. We definitely need more iron plates happening. It's okay, this will balance itself out eventually. I think. What's the power situation looking like? We've got enough power. This is fine. But we actually don't need this anymore. Alright, good. We've got some plates barely making it through, but yeah, we're gonna need a lot more metal plates coming in. We've also got something up here, don't we? but it's probably easier to bring it from this side. We'll do trains for the more distant areas. In fact, I probably need to go ahead and work on that, because I'm going to need a lot more iron plates. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll do. Do a whole new furnace stack and more ore. Alright, let's go build. What's actually closer? Is this any closer? Because we are going to be bringing everything via... No, I am going to be bringing things in via conveyors. This seems closer. We'll start here. Alright, as soon as we're done with this, I'll probably end up needing... Yeah, I probably should get my mall up and running. But no, we want to do black science first. That's true. That's true. Okay. It's an area we can exploit later, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. 20, so I need 10 more. I want to get as much of this going as possible. 34 is enough. We need to do all of the research. No, not black science just yet. Just your regular other stuff. All right. This is good. This is good. All right. You can get both of these, can't you? Yes, you can. All right. Okay. It's probably overkill, but it's fine. See, this is where we actually need the large electric poles. Yeah. So I think I'll go back and actually get enough stuff to build a couple of those. Hello, Granny Biscuity from Nicaragua. How are you, good friend? How are you, good buddy? Okay, I've got enough plates. I just need more of these plates. Ah, fuck it. Am I really going to bring this by a conveyor belt? I kind of have to. Been better if I didn't. How are we getting a full belt? Here we go. I've just realized this is not a good idea. Stop it here. Okay. Yeah, trains would have been so much better than what we're doing now. We'll do it for this one only. Yeah, train would have been the right choice. It's okay. I think I can still salvage this. Despite this being a massive mess. Just have to do a bit of running here. Also, we are running out of copper. So that's a thing. This is where hand grenades would be nice. Thought I heard bugs. Why am I hearing bugs? I'm going so well as well. I swear I can hear bugs. Right, this should be enough. Have I been doing... Yeah, no, I've been doing it the right way. So why is this still in the... It's fine. All right. You guys also hearing that? I don't understand. But it's fine. Yeah, we need train parts. We need train parts up and running. So the next time I'm playing this, just get your mall up and go running right after green science. Even before green science might be an option. Something I should do next time. We can get rid of all this extra ore that I have. Good stuff. And then all this wood. Screw it, let's build 206 small electric poles. Yeah, I'm gonna need coal pretty soon. So trains are definitely a priority. Let's check to see if our ore is coming through. It is. That's good. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted, once all these initial patches are out, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of everything and rebuild. But what would that actually solve any of the issues? Or is it just me procrastinating as well? Probably. Probably the latter. Okay. This is fine for now. I do need to bring in some black... I keep calling it black. Coal for some black science. Or military science, if we prefer to use the technical term for it. So it turns out we're just in time. We're almost out of this iron patch. So this is good timing on our part. Well, since I've done that... we also need coal for other stuff, don't we? All right. So I can split off the coal from here where we're already, which I kind of already did. Or I can split off the coal here because this is just... The upper line's been divided a few times. This one has not been divided at all. But this is the coal that feeds my electricity production. So maybe it's safer to keep it that way. I think we can feed one belt and it'll be fine. Like this. A little more spaghetti, but that's expected. I'm going to want to use my coal line from here. Okay. That comes our coal that we're going to use for some grenade production. Also going to need some coal for sulfur production in the future. I'm probably going to need a lot more space for my bus. So this whole part of the factory is probably going to have to move eventually. Or I can just build a second bus somewhere. Anyway. Just enqueue all the search. Except for black science. There we go. Alright, let's sort out black science now. We've got enough red ammunition. Let me get rid of all my yellow ammunition as well. Including the ammunition I have on our car. There it is. Perfect. I can take the 1000 better ammunition and even place some of it in the trunk right here. Not all of it, just 100. And then we no longer need to use you. We can just use you, which we have 800 of. This is going to make life considerably easier for us. Okay. The grenades I'm just going to build directly. Okay, good. I can start stealing plates from this side as well. Now that we've got good plate production. Good stuff, good stuff. Black Science needs grenades we're going to feed directly, and walls. We're going to need wall production. So I can produce that down here. Combine the two belts, and we should be good. So what we want to do is one of these. All of you are going to be making grenades. And all of you are going to be making Black Science. Can I divert some more iron plates from this belt instead of tapping into the main belt? Probably. Probably. Okay. And then I'm gonna have two belts come in. Do it like this. This is gonna have the walls and the ammunition. And the one above is going to have our output for Black Science. Hopefully. We'll worry about that in a bit. Okay. Our science is barely keeping up. This is probably too many labs. So I'll work on fixing that later, though. Walls. Finally, we need some wall production. few wall production. Yeah, I don't think I need that many. Probably like 4, even 4 may be too much. But I'll keep it anyway. Just probably a little overkill. Salam Mourinho. Welcome, welcome. Nasılsın? Hayat nasıl gidiyor? Why is this reversed? I'm gonna make conveyor belts here. There we go. İşte. Biz de yürümeye çalışıyoruz işte. Alright. Bring this in. Okay, when I power everything up, it should work really well. Probably need more wall production. I'm gonna add a few more. Perhaps overkill, but it's fine. At least we got black science out of the way. Okay, good. Finally got some black science coming through. That's good stuff. There you go. That's a good amount of wall production. Enough where I think I can just build a box here and make things much better. Yes, yes. The vision. And then we can finally start our mall. Which I honestly don't know how I'm going to plan. But I will try to keep the spaghetti to an acceptable minimum. Hopefully, hopefully. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're producing 8 per second. So that's more than enough. Alright, good. Block science done. Let's get our mall up and running. I've been putting off the mall for a long time now. But it's time we actually dealt with it. I should probably build 2 more factories. Yeah, I should probably build a factory or a couple for hand grenades. Yeah. Let's build that as well, real quick. I'm also going to need a lot of factories anyway. Probably the first factory I should build is a factory to build more factories. And tier 2 factories. Alright. Is one going to be enough? Maybe. I'll build 2. Build 2. This should be fine. Yeah. Alright, mall time. No more stalling. Let's get straight into it. We'll do one more thing though. I want 4 slots. Okay. Good. Now the real mess can begin. Do I even care about turrets? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Why would I not? I need a lot of turrets. Okay, so to plan stuff out, our factories are going to need iron plate, gear wheel, and electronic circuit. The same thing that our drills need. All right. So what do we have to build a lot of very quickly? We need a lot of electric mining drills. We need factories, and factories, you're going to need more electronic circuits, steel, and more iron gear wheels. So we're going to need a lot of iron gear wheel. We should probably start with iron gear wheels. A lot of it. We're going to need a lot of rods. That's true. We need to build electric poles. You need steels and sticks. You need steel, sticks, copper. I need to build pipes. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot. Inserters also use the same recipe. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a mess. I really do envy the people who play this game so much that they already know what everything is. Just build all of our modules, please. We will get around to this stuff. Well, I guess it's time to go for them. It's fine. I also need lights. Can't see shit. Notice how I'm delaying the start of the mall? That's how scared I am of it. I am very afraid of the mall. But once we start, we should be fine. Also, there's no reason to be worried about starting the mall. It's not like I'm trying to build a super compact base. It's just a regular shitty base. I've already made peace that it's going to be a spaghetti nightmare. So I'm not sure why I'm worried about it. Makes no sense. Still like to add some lighting though. We're cleaning this area out. It's really good. I'm just gonna need a lot of oh yeah, I need to divert some of this stone onto yeah. Where's the other stone? Oh god, look at how bad we're polluting everything. There's stone all the way down here. That's something we definitely need trains for. We're not gonna even try to bring that in. That's all trains. This was already a nightmare to bring in. I don't even have a full belt happening anymore, do I? No, just 28. Barely a full belt. Let's finish planting some lights. So that I'm not completely blind the next time lights go out. I do like my furnace stacks, though. I am very happy with my furnace stacks. I'll add some lights here. We don't need lights there just yet. I'll add a few lights here. Okay. First things first, we need to build a lot of underground belts, splitters, and factories. Those are our main priorities to begin with. The output priority is correct. Yeah, you cannibalizing from the main bus, probably not the best move. Also, 7 factories is nowhere near enough for us to get started. Let's build much more. Okay, so first things first, we said factory. Iron plate, iron gear wheel. So we start with some iron gear wheels. For that, why don't I build a better factory? Assembling machine 2. So that we have a lot more iron gear wheels ready to go. Probably the best thing to do. So how do we even plan this out? Fine, just build it. So I want a lot of space for this. You're going to be building... Ugh. You're going to be building iron gear wheels. Up this way. We're going to need a lot of iron coming in. Get this on the right side. So I'll probably keep a little bit more space here in case I need to build even more iron gear wheels. We will definitely need more than one. Factories. First things first, factory. Iron plates are going to have to come in as well. I will say, what might actually be beneficial for us, at least to start out with, is something like this. And then maybe we can build another one here. Let's get some, let's get this going for now. And we want you to build factories, and eventually we're going to need even more factories. Now I want you to output directly into another factory. It specifically builds here too, but this also means that now I need to bring in some electronics. So let's do that. They're too slow. We need to bring in steel, as well as iron gear wheels. Yeah, okay, so this isn't necessarily the way to go here. I'm gonna have to bring in some steel as well. And the steel will have pop up around here, I think. Right? Let's see. There's our steel. We still need you to have some iron wheels. So stop here, and let's figure this out. I could split this. I probably will. Gonna need a lot more. Again, this is probably really, really inefficient. But let's get things going for now, and then we'll worry about it later. Still taking too long. Probably need one more. I mean, ideally, I would have a dedicated factory just building iron gear wheels right here. But that means I would have to bring in more metal plates. I guess I could. It's not like this metal plate is being used that much. Okay, let's try that. That's probably better. Get rid of you. This is more than enough, and then we're going to be using this system for other factories anyway. So you can keep that. See if this is enough. Is there a way for me to not confirm quality every single time, I wonder? There probably is a shortcut for it. Here. Are you actually building any better? It's still very slow. But we don't need it to be fast anyway, right? You're just building factories. Assemblers. I keep calling assemblers factories. So we don't really care that much. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We only want 4 stacks of this anyway. Okay, so maybe this was a little bit of overkill. It's fine, we probably need these extra plates later on. So we said that was our first priority. Another one of our priorities is going to be building mining drills. Like this. We're going to want probably even more. So let's see how good the consumption is here. Is this even enough? I may have to end up actually building more factories here regardless. You know what, I'm going to do it anyway. We've got nothing to lose. It's not like I'm stuck for space. It's not a death world. I am getting more and more interested in running death worlds now, though. Once they figure things out a little more, a death world would be fun. Cross that bridge when we get to it, though. Alright, we also need inserters. So let's build that. Now another thing I could do, I could just loop this around probably. Also, this is not going to be enough. Doesn't seem like 2 is going to be enough. Why not build another one? What have we got to lose at this point? I am actually wondering if I should. You know what? Why not? Oh, I don't actually want yellow inserters, do I? Well, blue inserters. Over here. A yellow inserter. Over here. Do you actually care about... Yeah, you do. Okay. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, why not reverse these and have the output here? So I can maybe bring in more... Nah, it's fine. This will be fine. No, this is good. This is fine. I've just realized I've actually got plates coming in here, so I could have reversed these two and been just fine. That's probably what I should do. Yeah. Alright, this was a mistake. Can make it a little better. messy. It's not going to be as swift when I'm actually stopping by to pick up my stuff. But it'll do regardless. Probably end up having to change this as well, but it's fine. Alright, yeah, just keep making inserters. This is good. So there's all this. This mess is fine. Should actually probably do this instead. Alright. Are we not producing enough plates? Why are we struggling for plates? Well, I guess only one belt's worth. It's already a little maxed out. I also want to get rid of this now. This is a pointless little thing that we did temporarily. Why not build a box? Just in case I need... Yeah, just in case I need a bunch of wheels. Should be fine otherwise. Yeah, this is not enough. It's fine. We'll worry about that stuff later. Next up, power poles. We need power pole production. And for that, we're going to need iron sticks, copper cables. Okay. Screw spaghetti. Let's get our spaghetti up and running. We also need copper cables. So I'm going to have to bring in copper from all the way down here as well. Alright, let's sort that out. It's going to make up a lot of our game time this stream. I need steel. Well, we got steel right here. So that worked out really well. I could probably do this better. Oh, you know what? How many do you produce? Is 2... Okay, 2 per second. So this is all going to be quick production. Iron, stick, and steel. Okay. Poles. Sure. And then for you, the medium pole and the big pole. Right? This should be good. How good are we producing? Oh, I need... That's why we needed... Oh, I see. Oh, what a mess. Okay. God damn it. Alright. Sure. It's gonna be stupid, but... Hello, kitty. So I actually don't need this, then. This was pointless. I could have just... My cat demands attention once again. I will give you some attention in a little bit. Hang in there. Okay. Alright. Alright, cat. Hello, Siddharth. Sorry if you've posted that a while ago. I only just saw. What do you want, cat? What are you after? Come on, kitty. I'm trying to do some factory work here. Is there a way for me to directly input? Not quite. It would have to be... My factory would have to be right up here. Okay, let's do that then. That doesn't actually solve anything. This might. One of these factories is probably enough to get both of these working, but I'll keep it as is. It's alright. It's not too bad. I will grab all of the fast inserters, and I will grab all of the electric mining drills, and I will grab all of the assembling machines. Now I've got a lot of junk. Alright, what do we need to build next? Rail stuff. We definitely need to build a lot of rail stuff. We also need to build underground belt recipes. Right. So we need to build a whole system for this. I'll worry about that a little later. Play transport belt. And we'll build it over here somewhere. It should be fine. Speaking of belts, we're going to need a bunch of belts. And I'm also almost running out of space. So we'll use our car. What do we want to keep in the car? I'm not going to need all these small electric poles anytime soon. In fact, let's build a trash can. Hello, Tux Home. How are you? I'm trying to big brain my way through Factorio. But my brain isn't really that big. Alright. Got rid of some of our garbage. And I can probably use my poles now. Alright, these plates are not making it, so I'm gonna need a second... I'm gonna need a second array to transport plates. And by array, I mean... oh god. You will notice as I'm playing this that I'm very bad. I mean, I guess once the quotas are full, it's not gonna matter, right? So we've still got time. Unlock blue science yet? Nope. And in fact, in my playing history, I've only unlocked blue science only once, and it was actually on my YouTube channel. I've only got about 130 hours in this game. And I keep restarting whenever I learn a bunch of new stuff. But I'm working towards it. I still don't have my chemicals set up. I want to build my mall. I want to finish building my mall. As you can see, it's a very spaghetti mall. This is not efficient in any way, but I'm still really proud of it. And I want to get my rail components up and running. I really do want to get some rail. I've only ever tried to build rail once. Again, it was on the YouTube channel. So I don't really know how that works either. So I've got a lot to learn here. We need to destroy this. I've got a lot of destroying to do. Also, my science seems to be severely lacking. And is there a reason for that? There is. The reason is that I don't seem to have enough plate production. I'm gonna need one more furnace stack of plates, it seems. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna need so much stone as well. Okay, before I do anything, I need to get my rail production up and running. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some brick production. Sorry, rail production. Oh god, am I gonna reverse spaghetti this? I probably am. How embarrassing. There's no way that works out. Alright, fine, we'll just spaghetti even more then. Trains are super fun. Booker on my first playthrough. Trains are super fun. Do you have a science per minute goal? I just want to get off the first planet successfully. And I kind of want to see how everything works, so I build up more knowledge, so the next time I start a brand new factory I can be more efficient. I'm a lot better than I used to be. I mean, I guess working on science per minute is something that I want to do as well. Oh no. Let's build a lot of these. Like, I'm not even sure how well I would manage the other planets with how little I know with the first planet. But that's kind of why I like playing. I also refuse to look up blueprints because I feel like I would spoil myself. I want to suffer through a couple of times so that I deserve... so that I actually deserve looking through better blueprints. I think it's an option once you've played through it a few times. Steel and iron. I got steel coming in here. Suffering, it's the best part. Like, one time I started without the biters. I said, you know what, I just want to learn the game. I'm going to start without biters. And I hated it. It was just not fun at all. And since then, I just keep biters at a minimum. Now I'm already thinking about learning the game enough to try a few Death World starts. The problem-solving aspect of this game is just... it's incredible. I'm gonna look up all blueprints for different items. Ah. Yeah, I guess if I do make my own blueprints... like, I want to do everything well enough where I actually sit down and build... I know there are millions of very, very efficient blueprints out there, but I kind of want to sit down and make my own stuff. I've never even unlocked robotics yet. Death World scares me, it scares me too. But it also seems like it would be incredibly fun. Alright, rails. Let's get our rail production up and running. I mean, look at this mess. Look at how bad. Look at the spaghetti. I know for a fact there's a really efficient way to get everything up and running. I know that there's a really cool mall. I can sort of see the design materializing in front of my eyes. But then my brain stops. Eventually I want to sit down and like pour a couple of hours into just thinking how this would work. I'm still having to look up like what production needs what resources. And honestly, it's been the best part of the game. I mean, you're already seeing how big of a mess this is. But it's great. I really, really... I've owned this game for almost 10 years, but I've only just... I always wanted to be complete before I played it, and I kept putting it off. And I've only started playing it within the last month. My blueprints are usually calculator online, so I know exactly... yeah. Eventually I will do that, but for now, even just getting the belts with items on them is a big challenge for me. Like, should I even bother? Like, this is stupid, right? This is something that that's not ideal in any way. But I'm still gonna do it because it's funny. It entertains me. I laugh at my ridiculous designs. But I guess at the end of the day, isn't that what you want? Alright, I can finally use medium poles. So there's that. Rails, I'm probably going to need thousands and thousands of them. And you're going to build rods. Everyone goes at their own pace? Yeah, I guess so. It's also why I don't watch any really good... I don't watch anyone who's very good at the game. Like, I try and stay away from any of the big YouTube channels that do Factorio, just because I don't want to spoil anything. But I am also looking forward to when I've done enough, and I'm like, alright, let's see how people do this. And then being amazed at the solutions that people come up with. I'm kind of looking forward to that part. What's very funny here is my... This is pathetic. One full belt is definitely not enough. But we said we're going to bring in rails. I mean, at least we're starting on making rails. What do the wagons need? What do locomotives need? I think I'm never going to need more than like 10 locomotives, so I guess... Oh, I should build an engine factory. True. I need pipes. We need to make a bunch of pipe factories. I forgot all about the pipes. Yes. We need pipes. Right. Probably like this. Something like this should satisfy us. Alright, I'm gonna need a lot of... So maybe I need to build one more for pipes. It's probably the best way to go about this. And I'll still get enough basic pipes over here. But I also need one of these for engines. So let's think about engines. Steel and iron? Steel and iron. Where's my steel? It's over here. Oh god. That's not going to do it either, is it? Wait, it is. Wait. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to extend... Alright, let's take our car. I think we need another batch. We definitely need one more furnace worth. Let's clear the trees here, and I think I'll build another furnace stack over here. I'm even thinking now if I should just make this base my temporary one for the future when I get trains up and running, and just build a better base later. What's this? Fine. We'll grab some stone. Where's my, there it is. I also need more radars. I have a very pathetic amount of radars. Also, I need to do some bug squashing. I'm pretty sure they're going to start settling nearby. Bots, yeah, I guess when I get bots going, then I can think about all of that. And I will be forced to make more blueprints that way, so I can save those blueprints for another day. Alright. I just realized, funnily enough, we need a few stacks of this as well. Alright, let's clear some area. Let's clear some trees. Whoops. Not a great driver. Oh, I also said I would build an engine factory, didn't I? But I guess well... And I'm not even going to use you anymore. I'm not going to use tier 1 factories. Is there any reason why you would even use tier 1 factories after unlocking tier 2? I don't think there's any reason you would. I mean, it makes production a little more awkward, but... Does it really matter that it's awkward? We need pipes, iron gear wheels. The incredible magnificence of my horrible base. I guess a few stacks of engines should be fine for now. How are you doing? Yep. Build it again if I need more items. That makes sense. I can't wait to unlock bots. It's going to make life... It's going to change the game, for sure. Energy saving, but it's not worth the assembling time trade-off. Okay. I guess on Death Worlds and whatnot, you kind of want... Well, do they pollute more? I actually didn't think of that. I guess they pollute more. Pollution 3... Pollution 4. No, but yeah, there's no reason to ever... Once you unlock tier 2, there's no reason to go back. Alright, good to know. We've learned something today. Okay. I guess I'll build one here as well. Just for the hell of it. There we go. This is going to be a brand new belt. If you're using boilers, then the increased energy cost would... I guess. I also wonder when I should change my power. I guess uranium's the thing. I've never done nuclear, so it's going to be fun trying to deal with nuclear. How many have I got here? What is this, 28? We need 30, right? We need 30 to satisfy a full belt. So why don't I just do this? This is a second full belt. I can take to another furnace stack. Yeah, there's no point doing that. The power for now, we'll just do this. And then we do this. And hopefully that ensures that everything's working. And it does seem to be the case. So I got 30 miners working here. These two are going to run out pretty soon, but it's fine. Somewhere it's backing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Right? This should be fine. There you go. Now I can just bring all of this back. See, normally I would be doing this with trains, but I guess we'll figure that out later. I did a little bit of train research on one of my videos, but I need a lot more practice with it. Hang on, let's do it. Alright, that's embarrassing. Oops. I am not good at driving this car either, which is very funny to me. Okay. I'm gonna keep crashing into trees, aren't I? Oh yeah, screw it. I'm running over trees today. I could use grenades to open all this up a little bit, but I'm not gonna. We're just gonna barge through, because again, it's very funny to me. Now, this is probably where I want my other furnace stack. Oh god, I'm gonna have to bring in copper as well pretty soon. Our starting copper's almost done. It's alright, it's alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. This is where a number of our furnace stacks are going to be. So in the future... Oh dear. So in the future, instead of all of these conveyor belts, we're going to have railroads coming in. How do I even get... How am I going to work with more than one train? All that stuff is very confusing to me. It's alright, I've got 2 blueprints that I've used before. And I'm going to use it here. These are the only blueprints I'm actually using. And I'm proud to say that I came up with this horrible system. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but this is how I've decided to do it. Train signals. Yeah, I don't know what... I looked up the tutorial for train signals. I kind of understand it. Slightly. But, the understanding was temporary. You know what, like, when you think you figured something out, and then you try it? Like, actually in production, and then you find out that you actually don't know what you're doing. That's exactly how it felt like for me. You had to relearn them? Yeah. Good job is I don't have to relearn anything. I already don't know how they work. The tutorial gave me an idea, and the exercises were great. And I actually got it working. Like, if I got one train and one line, I'm really good. I've got no problems. I'm a genius. But I genuinely have no idea what I'm going to do with multiple trains and lines. That's going to be fun to learn. I feel like once you get signals... I feel like trains are also going to basically be me figuring out a basic blueprint and then try and do that blueprint over and over again. So I guess where you're putting the signals will be on the blueprint. You just need a few different, like, straight tracks, probably diagonal tracks, and the station section. If that makes sense. Don't know if I'm making sense. See, all of these things make sense in my mind, but when I actually try and do them, it's an ordeal. That's fine, though. Alright. The most fun part of building your own furnace stacks. Manually placing the inserters. I really hope somebody ends up making another Factorio-like game that's actually good. I know Satisfactory is very good, and I've played it, but the thing with Satisfactory is that the map is always the same, and I don't like it, and there's a little bit of story time. The focus is a little diverted, although it is a good game. Maybe when I'm tired of this, I will take a look at Satisfactory eventually. But I also like the 2D top-down view a lot more. It makes things easier for me to understand. So I'm hoping somebody makes another really good 2D factory game. And the same caliber as this. I know there's a couple of demos on the Steam Next Fest, so I will eventually check those out. The 3D is fun. It's very fun to explore everything in 3D space, obviously. But at the same time, just planning stuff in 2D feels superior to me. So we'll get a second line going in, as such. I think I would have to do this now. Nope, that's a good job. I've been making a bunch of transport belts over here. But yeah, we really needed these plates to come through, and I'm glad we took some time off to work on it. Yeah, right. So this is how, let's just build it for the future, because we're going to need 4 belts of this eventually, right? I also don't really need you to do this anymore. You can just go straight. That was a temporary diversion I had going. We don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to place belt balancers and such. I don't know where we should. Okay. So for you, the upper priority is on the left. So yeah, as big of a mess as this is, I imagine we will be tearing all of this down and trying to build a much more efficient factory later. especially when we unlock new techs. Now, why is my science production terrible? Oh, because I don't have any plates coming in. That should be fixed for now, though, I think. Yeah, it seems to be fixed for now. Hopefully we get belt saturation. You're producing non-stop, which is nice. What about you? You seem to be doing fine as well. I should upgrade you. I should upgrade all of these, actually. Also, I've never upgraded to red belts either. So that's going to be fun to figure out. This is probably going to mess with my proportions, but let's get the upgrades going. All right. I guess upgrading to red belts when we've got our robots would be the logical way to do it. Hopefully there's an easy way. You can just check something on a UI somewhere to say, you know what, I just want you to upgrade all of the belts. So you don't have to mark every single one. I'm pretty sure that exists in the game. So that should be fine. Also, let's add some more lights. I want to see what I'm doing. We are. Alright, getting blue science is gonna be... I did it on the YouTube series, but even there it was quite the ordeal. So I'm hoping it's easier now, although I still have to work with chemicals and whatnot. Are you fine? You're fine. We're doing good. We're doing okay. We're not doing good necessarily, but we're doing fine. There's an upgrade planner button that you can drag over parts of the map to upgrade stuff. You can filter by item. That's really... And I imagine it makes it easy, right? So it's similar to what I was hoping would exist, I assume. Alright, let's build some lights here as well, I guess. It is very annoying when I have to build my lights. I should incorporate all of these. I mean, with blueprints, I can imagine speedrunning being very easy. You definitely need blueprints for some good Death World runs, I imagine. I imagine that would help you a lot. Alright. So working lights into your blueprint is probably the best way to go for the future. These are all things I have to figure out. There's bots, they do it right away. That's amazing. I do like the amount of quality of life they've thought of. Although I understand that it wasn't always the case. Alright, keep the bus going. This is definitely not a good enough bus. We definitely need a better main bus. So I probably will end up, depending on how long I continue playing the save, and I think I will for a while, we'll probably redesign everything once we get bots. Lights aren't super useful once you unlock the night vision tech. I always research it. I never actually build. I never actually build the module. I should. But I imagine there's something... that slot is probably better spent on something else. I'm not even sure if... Knowing this game... And knowing how good people are at maximizing and optimizing everything. I just placed that there for no reason. I got confused. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, I've got a lot of junk. I should do some cleaning. We definitely need to do some clearing. Alright, so why is this... Why is my first belt not working? What's wrong with my first belt? Why are my belts... not saturated? What's going on? Probably need balancers or something? Like, why is this belt spotty? Am I not producing somewhere? No, if I weren't, we'd have a whole bunch of stuff backed up, wouldn't we? I've got 30 on this belt. Why is it not fully saturated? I've got 30. Exactly 30. Maybe I should build a couple more. I mean, it's not like I need... It's not like I'm in need of space or anything. Let's build 4 more, and hopefully that saturates. Still not sure why this belt isn't saturated, though. I imagine that's why trains are good, too. You could just balance everything at the station. You don't have to worry about there being hiccups on the way. Oh yeah, you never know. Biters could just be attacking my belt. Although I haven't had any alerts to it. I don't know. These are all things I have to learn. Things I don't know how to deal with just yet. Alright, well, let's pull our stuff in the trunk of our car. Actually, get these back. And then we're gonna go and murder some bugs. Where's my factory? Where's my factory? Here it is. Okay. Okay, which bugs need to die? These bugs are going to be a huge problem pretty soon. I also don't know... I need to build a lot of radars as well. What's our power situation? Our power situation is terrible. I need 30 megawatts. Oh my god. That explains why my belts weren't saturated. That makes a lot of sense. Why aren't you... Oh, I need stone. That's funny. While all that's being built, let's go and murder some bugs. There's a pathetic little heap of rock here that is pointless. All right. I don't have any fish on me either, so that's not great. Grenades? Sure. Hey, there you go. I'm kind of proud of that. Not gonna lie. That was pretty good. Wonder how many turrets I lost. I must have lost a few. I almost lost a few. I hear that this gets a lot easier as well in the future, especially with artillery. I've never gone that far, so that should be fun to experiment with. Oh, we did lose one. If it's only one lost turret, I'm actually okay with that. It's pretty good for me. I could probably listen to other video game music as well, but I'm not sure if YouTube likes that or not. You're about to unlock artillery? I envy you. I'm very jealous of your status. You've military mogged me. I think that's what the kids say these days. Alright. We lost one more, which is fine. So I think these were the most immediate threats to us. So clearing this out probably gives us a little bit of breathing space. There you go. I'm excited for trains, I'm excited for artillery, I'm excited for all sorts of things. I unlocked flamethrowers once, and I tried to use a handheld flamethrower. It wasn't good. Apparently, flamethrower turrets are really good, though. So maybe I'll just look into making some of those rather than any handheld variants. I mean, while I'm here, I may as well take these guys out. It's not like there's a lot of them. And they will migrate pretty soon, I think. Alright. Flamethrower turrets are amazing. I imagine they are. They're really bad when you try to handhold them. I ended up burning myself and immediately dying. It was not fun. In fact, it was kind of embarrassing. You're dead. We've got 2 camps down here. I keep calling them camps. They're not camps. They're hives. They're nests. They're not camps. These creatures are not here because they're camping. They're here because their lives are miserable. Because we're making their lives miserable. Oh god. No! Oh god, no. I lost everything. I lost everything. No! Oh, I lost everything. That's really bad. The car got stuck on a rock. Oh my god. I didn't even have to do this. Well. Oh, I lost so much. Like 1,000 belts. I had so many factories. Thankfully, we got the mall up and running. If my mall wasn't operational, I would be very, very angry right now. Alright, well. You reload an older save. Nah. We take those losses. Despite how stupid I am. We suffer. I had a trash can somewhere. I forget where it is. Man, I had so many... Oh god, I had so much shit. I'm really upset. That was my Steam Messenger, by the way. Oh, I had so much stuff. It's fine. It's alright. We'll manage. Where are my trash cans? I mean, I guess I have this spot designated as a trash can location. Let's grab a bunch of bullets. Let's build ourselves another car. Oh, I don't have any turrets. There's gonna be a lot on my body, though. How are you? I'm okay. I'm alright. I just died. So I've been better. I have to make everything again. I knew putting everything in my car was a stupid idea. It's fine. Alright, we need to build our car. Steel plates. Are you in English streaming mood today? I'm trying out different times for my English streams. So far this time zone's been pretty good. I'm gonna try very early in the morning for me. not necessarily early morning for the US at one point. I'm trying things out, basically. Just get a system that works for us. I'll still be streaming in Turkish every now and then, but the plan is to phase that out and focus more on English streams and the YouTube channel, as you know. Okay, so I've got this. I don't have any turrets, but I do have a bunch of grenades. So we'll just swing on by, loot ourselves. Crashing into that rock was very, very stupid. I'm actually furious with myself. No, let's not do the same thing again. Let's also not attract all of the aggro. Oh god. Alright, I'm just gonna run. And come back. We'll run around and loop back. Oh, I don't have any repair kits. Alright, hopefully they're not chasing me anymore. Please go back to your homes. I'm gonna die again. Alright. Oh, I never made armor. That explains why that was a bad idea. Alright, I'll be right back. Also grab a couple of fish with me. This area is really good for a main bus. I think if I'm replanning my base... Wow, this is really good. This entire area is so much better than what I have. I think we'll build something down here. This seems really good. Also build a bunch of defense drones, I guess. That would probably make my life quite easy. England won, Norway won. Did Holland score? Nope. Interesting. Yeah, these Defender capsules, they're not very quick to make, but by the time I go back, I think I should have enough to carry me to at least clear the first base. I'm hoping. And we can loot my shit, come back. Oh, this desert area is where I should build my actual base. Good. At least this entire endeavor has taught me more about the land I'm trying to build my factory in. I also have to record Space Station 14 in an hour, but I might skip that today. Not sure. Or I might go in a little later. Alright. Well, we got our turrets back and a whole bunch of our... Okay, that's actually good. We got a bunch of our stuff back. Do I want to clear this area out? Possibly. All right. Oh, we did end up losing a couple of turrets. Not great. Alright, I think we're good. That's fine. Okay, what a relief. At least we got some of our stuff back. It's still embarrassing that we lost basically all of our conveyor belts, factories, inserters. But lesson learned. Don't dump everything into the same car that you're going to take. It's fine. We got this. I have one damaged turret. Let's fix that very quickly. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. All right. Let's see if there's any more bug nests to our south. Seem to be fine mostly. We've got one nest over here. It's not a big one. This is a big one. Okay, this is where the big nests are. Oh yeah, there's a nest. That's a nest. This is a huge one. Alright, this entire area needs to be purged at one point. Although I don't think we're in any rush. But they will migrate. That looks like a very nice patch of copper. But yeah, migrations will happen here. So we're gonna have to take these out. How bad is it looking? It's pretty bad. At least we've got the ocean on this side, so we know that that's fairly safe. So if I clear this entire area... Oh, there's fuel down here as well. That's a very long way away. It's alright. That's plans for the very, very far future. I don't care about that stuff right now. We're fine as is for now. Now what I really need to focus on now is getting my power production back up. Let's check to see how many megawatts I'm gonna need. Yeah, I need like 30. I've only got 13. That's embarrassing. Yep. I'm gonna handcraft these, which is probably a mistake. I mean, I've already got my mall up and running. Let's see, build 10 coal inserters. Oh, I've already looted that stuff from my body. That's good. Okay, never mind. We seem to be fine. Alright. I don't have any poles. I should be picking up some electric poles. Where's my car? Do I have any poles in here? No. Yeah, there we are. Okay, here we go. Let's start with this stuff. Right, this should be more than enough power production, right? It's not more than, it's barely enough. That's crazy. So I need a whole bunch more of this. Alright, well. I guess we build another pump. I will build one on the southern side. Oh, whoops. And I guess I can take these radar arrays a little south. You found solar panels accumulators to be great source of clean power, pretty easy to automate once you get oil processing started. We will be doing that very shortly. And by that I mean oil processing. Do I have stuff to build radars? Build me a couple of radars. Give me my radars. I've never tried solar power properly. Also, is there a way to get rid of... You know, whenever I try to do anything now, it asks me what quality module I want. Is there a way to get rid of that? Maybe in the controls? No, doubt it's in the controls. Interface, maybe? No, it's not quality. It's not where it is anyway. Yeah, but even though I'm not playing with quality, you know, it asks whenever you're building a factory and trying to select anything. Like, this is what I mean. If I place down a factory and I want to build, let's say, I don't know, just shotgun shells, I have to double click it now because it asks me what ingredient quality I want. And I don't want that. I should look it up. There's probably... Factorio. How to skip selecting quality every time. Oh, it says mods? Or use E. Okay, well. That wasn't very helpful. Game. I guess I'll just have to get used to using E. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? So I have to select it and press E. I mean, double click at that point. The game has great quality of life, but then things like that happen and you think to yourself, well, maybe that part could be better. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is a little overkill, I am aware. But it's fine. Alright, we want some underground builds here, just to do that. Can I build one more boiler? Yes. Not boiler, steam engine, rather. I also need a bunch of these. Alright, so this should be more than enough electricity generation. But now I need more coal. Oh yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. We need a lot of coal. I'm running out of coal. And for that, I'm going to need trains. Where's my closest coal? It's there. That's the closest coal. That's another... Okay, these... 2.3, that's not that great. Let's get some rail... Let's get some rails going. also going to need some copper coming in pretty soon. All right, buddy. Don't have any space. Okay, this is where we'll place our general. Am I gonna need inserters? No, I'm not. Take care, Tuxom. I appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for the chat. Hope to catch you later. Alright. Jude Bellingham scored. I wish he didn't. I don't like Jude. Just because he makes Arda's life more difficult. Okay, so we're gonna have to build ourselves a locomotive. 4 cargo wagons, I believe. Some steel. I should build factories for these trains as well. I will get around to it eventually. Okay, now the belts are full, so it was a power issue. Good to know. Let's do some tree clearing. All right. I can't get rid of these, right? And they're not considered decorative either. It's fine. That's a lot of coal. These are going to run out very quickly, but I'm okay with it. I'm at 18. It's 29. Probably need a lot more steel. Oh, I need to work on the underground belts. Yeah. Alright, let's head back. Get our underground belt situation going. This patch is almost running out. So we're gonna have to bring in a third belt from up north. We'll worry about that later. We want to go to the mall and set up production for underground belts. Let's do that. Actually, this is where we need all our inserters. Okay. Don't I also need it for splitters? I do. Splitter needs electronic circuits as well. Constant circuit auto. Okay. We also have a regular splitter, so maybe I need to do the same thing up here. Norway scored? Norway scored, eh? Oh, but I need... Okay, wait. I have a great idea. It's gonna be great. Bar review? So maybe it's not a goal? Yep. Yes, I know he'll cloak. It's okay. It's worth $10, I think. It's not for me, but it's not bad. The demo was fine. Let's do 4. 4 is enough. Electronic circuit. Inventory's full. Sure. Okay. Okay, this is gonna work fine. Although we are running out of plates. So maybe we need to reinforce this with more plates. I didn't have to do this. I could just do this, and you would still work. And then I could just move you here. And this would be just fine, the same way. Probably don't even have to... Alright. I don't like it, please refund you. I think you will understand within 2 hours if you like it or not. We need... I need electronics. Okay. Okay. I think we're good with this horrible mess. Okay. Build lamp here. That's fine. Let's create some space. I think we're good. This is all good. We'll put the plates there. I can put the plates in there. What else are we looking for? We've got radars, we've got power. I need steel chests. I need a lot of steel chests if we're going to do the rail thing. I might leave rail for tomorrow. I am getting a little tired. And I think I do need to log off soon anyway. But this is good progress. We built our messy mall. Yeah, I've got a bunch of rail here. I've got all of that. I'm gonna need some rail signals, some train stops. And then we'll worry about the rest tomorrow. I also need belt production. Do red belts need iron gear wheels? So we could just do this. Alright, place some boxes there. Actually, I mean, it's not fast. Because this arm isn't really, yeah. That inserter isn't the best. So it's going to be very slow. Eventually we would want much faster inserters. Is there a way I can fit 2 of them? No. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's not like we're in a massive rush. I can always update this later. Okay, so trains tomorrow. That's exciting. We're gonna get to trains, and then we'll do chemicals and blue signs tomorrow. That's quite a lot of things to do. Let's just head on down anyway to where my new coal production is. I'll finish setting that up so that I can figure out how I'm going to do my trains tomorrow. Why don't I just do this? $51. Sort this out. So we're going to have 3 belts and then we'll balance it out. I'm not sure how balancing 3 to 2 is going to be, but we'll work on it. This isn't even going to produce that much. These are the main 2 producers. And then we'll just use this to fill out whatever, I guess. Let me just check something. 23. It's 24. All of this is 65. So, yeah, basically we need 3 of these belts to converge and balance out to 2. I'm sure there are ways to do it. It might be something I'll look up. Or we may try to figure it out ourselves. I do want to figure it out myself. I'm just nervous that I might mess it up. That should be fine. And then we'll build a platform here. Alright. And this is what we'll figure. We'll balance something out, and then, yeah. We'll balance out the belts. We'll build the train station. We'll get our first train up and running. So that's all good. Why can't I do this straight? Now, this is also good, hopefully. Let's just check to make sure everything is producing as we want it to. And we'll add a bunch of radars. Yeah, seems to be producing just fine. We'll place a bunch of radars. There you go. And the trains will work out tomorrow. Get that stuff up and running. Technically trains should be on this row, I guess. We're probably going to need more than one. I mean, this is empty. It's not like this is being used for anything. So I guess do this. And then, yeah, we'll worry about trains. Ah, see, this is what I was worried about. Something's not right here. Why are you not right? Okay, now it's right. Perfect. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone who's been watching. I will be back. And hopefully we'll continue where we left off. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Jag är inne kapatten. Kenzie backen.